Hey there, you little poop-eating sons of, I don't know, fucking turtles. You little poop-eating sons of turtles. Listen up, it's time. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the weekly, hourly, fucking daily show. I'm your host, Uncle fucking Honeyface McGee. I don't have a name. Call me Uncle. It don't matter. Uncle, it don't matter. And today on this exciting, oh man, every week we do this show where I try to break down some informative facts to you kids about cool shit that everybody needs to know about. And today, kids, look up at the big board, kids. Today I'm gonna talk to you about gambling. So you kids, my special little friends, you want to learn how to gamble? Well, this ain't that show. This ain't the teaching you how to gamble and do stupid shit with your money show. That's not this program. In fact, kids, the reason I wanted to talk to you about gambling is that I'm opposed to it. I'm damn opposed. Damn opposed. I'm damn opposed to gambling, kids. I think it's a waste. You know, here's the thing. I've spoken about this before. The human mind is an amazing tool. It's an amazing device. But one of the things that it does the best is it sees patterns in things. But one of the things it does the worst, it's good at intuiting patterns. But that means that it also jumps to conclusions about patterns that aren't there. And gambling is it's like a trick that can fool the human mind. It's like how a dog can't see colors, so you can fool it by hiding things under similarly or different colored things. The dog's not going to know. It's not going to understand that these things are different colors. Similarly, the human mind is always like, oh man, I think I see a pattern. I think I'm figuring something out. We always think we're smarter. But the thing about gambling is that gambling is a mathematical game. And I don't mean mathematical in the Adventures Time sense of like, whoa, that's a super cool mathematical thing. I mean mathematical is in it's literally just math. Everything is just math. Life is just math, people. It's just math. You gotta learn how to live with that, how to live with yourself. Gambling, man, people are like, they think they can rig the system and they think they can get rich quick. Nobody gets rich quick, kids, except for the bank or the house. That's what you call the person who's you know when you're gambling and there's a bunch of people who go to a place to gamble and then there's the dealer. Well, the dealer works for the house and the house always wins because again, it's just pure mathematics, kids. When you think about it, it's like what are your odds of winning this thing? Oh, it's 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000 chance of you winning this thing. That means that you might win once, but the house is going to win the other, what did I say? 1,000 times? 999 times. Or whatever it is. You know, like your odds are going to be even worse than that. You got to think about that. You can't. But people think they know better, you know? People are like, oh, I got a system. Or I'm feeling lucky. Man, isn't that the stupidest thing any fucking human being in the planet has ever said to themselves? I'm feeling lucky. It's so fucking bullshit, man. Luck isn't a thing. Like, there's coincidence and then happenstance, and there's also rigging things. And yes, sometimes people get lucky, but they also get unlucky just as much, and actually more. That's the thing about the universe, kids. There's just so much of it, and we're so tiny, and we make such a big screaming deal out of ourselves. We're always just fucking yelling and screaming and fucking loop-a-dee-doo. Look at me. I'm fucking Mr. Important and I'm gonna win a hand of poker today. I'm fucking James Bond. I'm fucking Leatherface. I'm fucking who are some famous gamblers? Kids, do you know famous gamblers? Of course, gambling is controlled by Gamblor, the god of gambling. You don't fuck around with Gamblor. He's a mighty demon monster with neon clutches and like eyes that burn in the night like twin shadows of pure supernova stars. You're not prepared for it. Gamblor, he goes back before the human race, before our species. He exists all throughout the universe in different forms, and he controls people's gambling and their not their luck, because that's not a real thing, but Gambler implores you to gamble. So you gotta fucking watch out, man. You don't want a fucking gambler to tell you what to do, or maybe you do. Maybe you worship at the altar of gambler. Some people do, man. I think the only people who really make money off of gambling are, again, like the people who invest in the actual infrastructure of the place, you know, and then you just fucking rip people off. You rip off people who think they can win, or you rip off fucking tourists and rich people who are like, oh ho ho, I'm paying money just to pretend to lose money in a stupid game. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. Why don't you just go buy a sandwich and give that to somebody? Why don't you fucking pay somebody's rent for a month? Why don't you fucking buy a bunch of school kids their fucking books? Oh no, we're gonna fucking gamble it away because I think that's what's fun. Man, I've never understood that. I've never gone into a casino. That's how I say that word. There's so many things in this world that I haven't done. I think about it all the time, man. All the things I could do, all the things I wish I might do. But the point is that, man, fuck casinos, man, and fuck gambling. I don't do that fucking bullshit, man. I don't have fucking time for that. Fucking life's so short, man. Life is so short. And it's getting shorter all the time unless you discover a formula that extends your life. Or maybe, like, I don't know, you quit smoking and take up jogging. Then your life is getting longer. But the point is that, like, what are we doing here, you know? What's the point? Why do we all gather, and we all gather in a big circle, and we're like, oh, let me tell you a story. Here comes a story about humanity and the people who live on planet Earth and the fucking wonderful adventures they dreamed of having. Oh, funky doo, what a world of implorable destinies this state of existence is. Fuck, what was I talking about? I was talking about all kinds of things, kids. Gambler is a mighty monster. He came down from the hills one day and he started seizing up people, little kids, and he would eat them. He would eat them with his golden teeth. That's a thing that Gambler does. He don't give a fuck about nothing, man. He don't care about people. He's not investing in the community. He's not recycling. Gambler doesn't care about those things. Gambler doesn't care about you. So, you know, what are you going to do? You can't just, you got to play by the rules, kids. And the rules say, this isn't my rule for you. I just don't think you should gamble. I think it's a waste of time, kids. I think there's better things you could do with your time, better things you could do with your money. Don't go to casinos. Don't gamble. Don't fucking online gamble unless you're like a hacker and you're just like fucking ripping off the people who are running the gambling websites. I support that. But like they're probably owned by like organized crime people, and they'll send somebody to your fucking door to kick in your door and try to stab you in the face. So be ready, kids, if you're going to rip off gambling institutions. Anyways, I'm in your old buddy, old pal, Uncle Skeezy Face Narninar. And this has been another episode of my show where I talk to you about important stuff that I think you need to learn about. This is an educational program, so you've been educated. Thank you for coming out here, kids, and thank you for allowing yourselves to be educated. And you think about what I said today. You think about Gambler. You think about Gambler. All right, I should probably go now. Goodbye.
Okay, that's all she wrote.